We in the house, baby.
I'm on the camera.
Talking set
They
up.
put me on the camera. First of all, I'm on the camera. Three brothers,
Going live in like 3 seconds. We got three brothers, no filter.
We came in the room with the weight on our backs. No pretty story, just the truth in the cracks. Three voices, one code. We don't talk for a trend. If it's love or the lesson, we say it all in the end. Hands got dirt, but the mind stays sharp. Had to learn to stand still when life went dark. No borrow face, no borrow lane. We wear every bruise like a name. If you need to be sad, we don't bite our tongue. If it's in our chest, and it hits like a drum. Three brothers, no filter. Let the truth hit hard. Real talk, no cuts. Yeah, we came with scars. Life, manhood, mindset. Put it on.
Hey, y'all.
We are back again.
You about to get double for your trouble. Y'all got the polished version, but we got something new for y'all today. This is called Unfiltered Advice. This is a new segment, man. And so we had to talk with the brothers, and we decided that we wanted to just every Monday give y'all a little something different where we can really be unfiltered, because the Three Brothers No Filter, that's as much filter as y'all gonna see, because we actually on the radio.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But on this segment, we actually have real life situations that people have sent in to us so they can get advice from Three Brothers No Filter. So these are real people. And if you guys are going through a crazy situation and y'all want us to talk about it, you want some real unfiltered advice, y'all can actually send it in. So we got an email for you. What's up?
This is from that post we made earlier.
Yeah.
Just so y'all know we don't be joking when we ask y'all for topics.
Yes.
Help with the topics.
Yeah.
This is one of the guys that reached out. He wanted to stay anonymous.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're not going to give his tag out. But if you text us or you drop a comment on that post or DM us, we take it serious.
Right.
And we will
Yes.
get back to you. So
And again,
Yeah.
y'all, this is real life.
Real life.
We not playing with this. This is somebody that really inboxed our boy when he put out the call and someone answered.
Yeah. So remember, if you guys want to be able...
And
So
I think we got to keep it just like that.
Yeah. We got it. You got to keep it just like
we
that.
on the radio right now.
Hey, Three Brothers No Filter. Let's get it. So remember, if y'all want us to talk about y'all situations, you want advice, y'all can actually send in an email to threebrothersnf@gmail.com. Remember, this stuff stay anonymous. So we don't get anybody names out. We don't get their handles. But for my dog that sent this, man, first off, I appreciate you for sharing. This message wasn't really about him. He wanted advice, but he really wanted to spread awareness to these such situations. So
Shout out to that brother.
we about to get into it. So
Hey, wait. That's the tequila or that's water?
This is water.
Okay. I ain't want
I do have a small bottle
listen,
of Woodward
One Gucci
Reserve.
Man concert, and I ain't walking around with individual shots.
Hey,
One
wait.
Gucci Man
Let me
concert.
tell y'all people what we doing for
You see
tonight.
that Gucci?
Oh.
You see that Gucci?
come on.
Oh, no, hey,
That
look
just
at
happened.
them. That just happened.
That just happened.
This is after hours.
Yeah.
This is unfiltered advice. Go ahead, let's get
Three
it.
Brothers No Filter After Hours. So check this out. So this was the situation that got submitted to us. All right, my kids call another man dad, and I don't know how to feel about it. Also, I don't like that he disciplines them, not physically, but he does raise his voice at them, puts them on punishment, etc. Lastly, my kids behave more like him than me. As a father, I was absent early because of prison, work, immaturity. My ex-wife tried to take me back, but I wanted other women, and I was not mature as a man. Now I'm back trying to rebuild these relationships with my kids, but the children are emotionally attached to their stepfather. I don't feel like they love me. I'm a fan of the show. Y'all speak the truth, and it hits my spirit every time. Please help me. And I want this discussion to help fathers realize their mistakes before it happened. Love the show. Y'all are good brothers with a great message. God bless.
God
It is,
bless.
y'all.
God bless us.
Man.
Unfiltered advice.
Unfiltered advice.
Let's get it.
Come on, man. I'm a alley-oop this one to you, Jeff.
You gonna alley oop it to me?
Yeah.
Let's go.
So first off, let's unpack this and kind of give it some structure to it. So this is a man who pretty much lost out on his family for his immaturities and being arrested and cheating and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Clearly wants his family back. That's not gonna happen. And his kids is emotionally attached to the stepfather.
Yeah.
So how do we go unpacking this to give him advice on how he should move forward with the situation?
You know what? I understand when a man comes in and he has leadership capabilities and he knows that he can give direction, that man wants to be heard, right? And I can agree. I think all y'all men out there can agree that when you have children, you want to teach. That's just in man to teach the household. It doesn't matter if they just coming in or you adopted them on your own. You're supposed to teach the household.
Yeah.
I feel that does he, because he didn't say anything about not having confidence, right, to talk to the kids. He is just neglected by the kids when he
Right.
does the teaching.
Yeah.
So I want to tell the man, do not give up on that. Because the thing is, you have to remember, kids go through real life situations. And when daddy isn't there or time isn't available to them because daddy is doing something else, they are still going to need a male figure to lean on. He shouldn't stop just because, okay, they not listening to me now. No, you have to keep doing. The best way kids receive certain things is if you're repetitive. I used to mentor young girls. Now I'm a whole man, and I'm mentoring young girls. What helped was the fact that I kept showing up. Kids need to know that you're reliable. They need to know that they have a safe place that they can come to, and then and you're not going to judge them as well. So I believe, brother, if you just keep letting these kids know, even though they're not your own, and they have an emotional attachment to that dad, to him, they always gonna have an attachment to him.
Well,
But you
no,
gonna have
this man, the kids have an emotional attachment to the stepfather. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
so
done messed up.
the kids have an
the same
emotional.
rule
Took
still
that
apply.
goddamn shot. Lost your fucking mind.
That's what it was.
You done lost.
He got reflexes.
Hey, man.
He's saying your life. So, okay, but these same rules still apply.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Same
yes.
rules still apply. Just because they are taking more to the stepfather, you have to remember, he had to be in the, how long was the length of time that he was involved with the children? That's
Long
when-
enough for the kids to get attached to somebody
Exactly.
else.
Right.
Man,
So
this
that
goes
plays a
back to
role.
a topic that we had. The title of being a dad or a father is earned.
Yes.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And just because you're the biological dad, that matters, but kids usually connects to who shows up consistently.
Right.
to
And
the
who shows up when they
games.
need them.
Yeah, to the
Yep.
games,
Yep.
to school events, to bedroom talks, to discipline, advice,
Yeah.
protection.
Yeah.
And they
Facts.
remember presence, not potential. And you made your choice. This ain't no disrespect to you. When you was out there chasing them hoes and doing whatever it was you wanted to do, get the fast money,
Yeah.
and chase that life, that was part of your decision.
Right.
So if I was you, you better be lucky the man showed up because they needed guidance.
Facts.
And
Yeah.
if you don't raise the kids, society will.
Right.
And what that mean is if society get a hold to them, we already know what they want them to be.
Yeah.
So if I was you, I stay humble. I will try to build a relationship with that guy as well. I would leave trying to get my family back because you had multiple chances. It's trying to build with something new. Start with a clean slate because you're not going to do that lady a disjustice if she do any justice if she fall back in love with you. And now that you think you're ready, are you ready for the insecurities you built up in her? Are you ready for when you doing something now that's not what you used to do, but she feel like you about to do it?
Right.
Are you ready for the letdown that they're gonna feel when you don't show up one time for something because you really at work this time, but they remember the times you didn't show up? Are you ready for when that dad do walk away that stepped up? Shout out to stepdads, and them kids are missing him. So
Yeah.
you might want to learn how to share because this is not a stepdad. These kids belong to God, not us. We just get blessed with the opportunity to be their guardians and they parents while they here. With that being said, this guy is no different from a school teacher, a gym basketball coach, or any other father figure or mother figure that's gonna come in his life.
Right.
You dropped the ball. It's time for you to play a different game. Don't give up on your kids. Keep loving them. Show that man some respect. If you got a chance, tell him thank you. And if there's any chance that you're gonna get your family back, let that be God, not you.
Yeah, no, I agree with that for sure. And one of the things is, he did mention that, he went to prison and stuff. We don't know how long he been in, but here's
Exactly.
the thing. These kids, they have an emotional attachment, and he's giving these kids discipline, which is like he said, it's not physical discipline. He don't like that he yell at them. But here's what it comes down to. these kids clearly, like you said, he said the kids behave like him, like the stepfather, and they have an emotional attachment to him. That means that they have love. They love this man.
They do.
And so if you come
Facts.
in there and you have a destructive mindset, you're hurting the kids. So. Right, like, and it's not about blame. We always say it's about balance, but here's this is, and I hate to even say this because it's a little funny, but like, you ever seen one of those kids where it's like they wasn't riding their bike and they hit it all in the front yard, they didn't care about it, and then somebody else want to come ride their bike? No, that's my bike. Nah. You know, that's what kind of what he was doing to his family.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Like, you wasn't doing it the right way.
Now somebody playing with your toys. You want to play
Yeah,
with.
and all of a sudden,
Now somebody playing with your toys.
they playing.
You left her for dead and gave her CPR.
Yeah,
and you want to come
and
around.
now all of a
you look
sudden,
good now, huh?
right? And so now you see what a happy family look like when it's under great leadership and great structure. And you like, man, I want some of that. But check this out, man. First of all, you clearly took the step and realized that, and you admitted your wrongs.
Yeah.
The best thing that you can do now is do personal development. Figure out when your kids finally do come to you for the coaching, for advice, for emotional support, to make sure that you step up and provide them for what they need. Because even though now the stepdad is the stepdad, he really not. You the stepdad.
First of all, stepdad ain't no such thing. Stepdad just mean for the dad that stepped up.
Right.
That's
and
it.
that's
Right.
the dad that stepped up. And like we said, we're not trying to disrespect anyone when they send these topics in. I just want to make sure we keep it raw and unfiltered.
Yeah, it's
for you.
unfiltered advice.
And-
And he knew what he was getting when he sent it in.
Let me say
you know?
this. You have to make sure, and if any man or woman looking on, this was a part of the deal when you make those decisions. You got to start seeing this. Because I don't care what I'm not gonna say I don't care what you went to jail for, but that was part of the decision. If you was a dealer, losing my kids and my family was a part of the decision.
Right.
You easily could have got a job. You know what I mean? We'll do anything for these kids but get a job, but fix our life, but get our shit together.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? No disrespect to you. Why this family now? Why now? Is there not another family available? You can build again from scratch, and your kids can join that when you get them on your term. But
Yeah.
don't hurt them kids, because that man ain't did nothing wrong but stepped up when you stepped off. So
Right.
no disrespect to you, Playboy.
And you know what? It's like you said. I still believe that even though he's looking for a family, he still has time to be influential in their lives.
Yeah.
Because he's still around.
But he want the family
now,
back.
now he
Right.
wants now sometimes, brother, you got to accept the fact that because you missed out on that opportunity, you might not
Well,
get your family back.
I would say this.
It's a 50-50.
He said that he wants to rebuild the relationship with his kids.
And that's- okay, that's
but
the part I want to focus
they
on.
have an emotional attachment to
Yeah.
him.
So
So I'm
see-
not sure if he wants to take control over the kids back and do all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't think you want to do that.
But
either.
he don't feel like, okay, he understand that the wife then moved on clearly. But he looking at them like,
Yes.
these is my babies. You see what I'm
Yes.
saying? He said they behave more like the stepfather than him. And he don't like
and
that.
I believe, and you have to remember, they always say you're gonna act like the people that you're around the most.
Right.
And the thing is, since they were around that man the most, they are just gonna be more like him and think like him because, as you said before earlier, my dog, he stepped up while he was away.
You look like
thing
the
is-
person that fed
Yeah,
you.
you look like the person that fed you. So
Yeah,
you
that's
can't.
true.
I understand, big dog. You still play a part in their lives.
That's right.
Because those are your children. That's your seed. They always gonna be a part of you. So what I would say is, big dog, focus on the now that
Right.
you have with them. Don't focus on what you missed out on. And you know what? So what? Okay, you didn't have any time to make sure those kids were a reflection of you, but you can still let them know where certain parts of them come from.
Right.
Because
Just don't make this about you. Whoever you are, I know you're anonymous. Don't make this about you. This is about what's best for the kids.
At this point,
And when
yeah.
you get your kids, you shouldn't be looking at who they resemble or who they act like or who they attach to. Enjoy the time with your kids. Teach what you can teach. And hopefully one day they will come back around. But if that day never come, guess what? We can't live in our past. We can't be here. What you say? We can't be
we've
physically in the present, but mentally in the past.
Yeah.
You have to let that part of life go.
Yep.
Build with your kids. Be thankful God even still giving you a chance
Yeah.
to do the things
Yes.
you're doing with them. And once again, that man ain't your problem. Neither is that woman. You are. And you
Yeah.
already started doing the work.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. You did the work by sending this in. I am so proud
Yes.
of you.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
know-
get to
let's
next.
acknowledge that, man.
I
Yeah.
know you probably
Yeah.
think that, man, But no, I'm proud of you. Step one was taken. Now it's time to love your kids as they are. And if they act like him, you're going to have to love that part of them as well.
Right.
And you're going to have to love that man because guess what? He's part of your village now. That's
Right.
family now. And he stepped up and man, like same
Yeah.
thing if you would have seen the coach. Thank coach.
Right.
Boom.
Hey,
you got to
appreciate it.
shake that man hand.
Yeah.
Because guess what? You didn't want him.
And that's true, man. You're right. A lot of people are physically in the present, but mentally in the past. And that's something that can't continue to happen.
Yeah.
And, but he did say that he wanted to use his situation as an example so people don't make the same mistake that he made, which is huge, man. We need more men stepping up for them to say, hey, I already made that mistake for the men. Let me put my mistake out there so other men can learn from it. So shouts out to you because I'm telling you, for the men that's out there right now, if you do not want another man disciplining your kids and putting his ideals and his belief into your kids, you have to stay with your family. This is why it's so important for a man to be around and be present, because if you can go out, if you want to have the other women, you want to chase the hoes, you want to do all that other stuff, you got to understand your woman will move on eventually and your kids will move on too. And that man will put his ideas and his behaviors into your kids. So unless you want that to happen, man, take care of your family, hold the fort down and work through whatever it is you got to work through to be a good dad, man. Be present.
You gotta get this now because you're gonna go into your next relationship and hurt that one.
Right.
And you said he was also in prison for a certain amount of time, right? And he didn't disclose that information how long as well.
Yeah.
So the thing is, you got to remember, whenever you are away from something for a certain length of time,
Yeah.
it's like if I'm away from my dog for a whole 3 months or maybe a year, that dog is gonna get used to me not being around, and it's gonna adapt to the people that's there, feeding him or her, cleaning, bathing,
true.
taking him out. So then by the time you come back, you'll be a distant memory. But the thing is, if you enter back into that dog's life, you still have a chance. If you enter back into the kid's life, you still have a chance. Like you said earlier, focus on I'm just saying, I'm
with you.
Because
That
I don't,
phrase is not-
because I don't believe all hope is lost. And I don't want this brother to think that all hope is
All
lost.
hope is not
because
lost, but your
he
role
was
has
away.
changed.
Hope is
yeah,
hope is a dangerous thing. And hoping, first of all, we got to remember what absence is to a child or a woman. It's emotional spaces where space is left, and that space gives another person or another thing opportunity to step in. So I'm not saying that's give them hope. I'm saying why? What's the hope for? That's not soften this down. It's not
Well,
put
we
sugar
think-
in the Kool-Aid.
We saying that basically when we say hope, we saying the hope to rebuild a relationship with your kid is not
Yeah.
lost.
Building a relationship
You know?
already.
Yeah,
He got the relationship. He don't like it because they resemble Jeff.
No, I mean that's true, but
the
I'm
thing
saying
is,
like,
what we saying is though, even though they resemble another man.
well, okay, we want to let y'all know Jeff ain't the person that's
I'm not the person.
okay,
We say
you know how the
that.
internet be. Jeff ain't
Yeah.
the person that stepped in. He married. He happily married.
Because this will go
Mr.
viral
Relaford.
just
Yeah.
because.
But
This will go viral.
But you get what I'm saying. I get what y'all saying,
He
but I
don't
don't
like
want
it
to
because
get
it
his brother hope because guess on getting his family back unless God wants it.
Well, I'm just saying
think about-
rebuilding a relationship
yeah.
with the kids. That's
All
all,
I-
man. Like hope
Yeah.
ain't lost. Because he said they got an emotional connection to them, to the stepfather. So all hope ain't lost, but the roles have changed. You
Yes.
stepped down, he stepped up. You're technically like that. You know, your
I'm
role
a
changed.
stepdad. I've been with my stepson, with my son since he was 6 months years old. That's my son. Guess what? If the daddy got any hope in his heart, I'm here to let him know right now, I ain't going nowhere. Your son gonna act like me. Your son dead. That's my son now. You can share him with me, or you can get lost like you already good at.
But I do like something that was said. If
son.
you go,
Man,
if you go ahead.
No, I want to say something. I'm gonna let you cook, bro.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
But you know when Noble about to turn up, when Noble do this,
I know, right?
and he get that
get in that
finger.
chair.
Y'all remember he get that finger? Let me tell you something, man. Yo, I'm unapologetic, Noble. That's my goddamn son.
That's
Don't
my
you?
son
Yo,
now.
I don't care. You better get
ain't no
lost.
such thing as stepdad, false dad, bonus dad. That's my son. But me
Bonus
and my
dad.
but what
Bonus
I
dad.
but what I will say is me and my child and his biological father have a great relationship.
As
we
y'all
had to
should.
mend it because at one point he didn't like it. He did think I was trying to replace him, and we talked, and I had to let him know, like, no. First of all, I have a son as well. I have an actual biological son, and I helped my son with the other dude. I helped him say, "Hey, that's your dad too." I walked him through it. When he got disrespectful, you ain't my dad. I went over there, sat down with them, and let him know, hey, you can't do that.
Now let's unpack that briefly because I believe
that's
that
heavy.
is a great conversation because I think that's what this brother needs to hear as well.
Yeah.
Brother, you got to realize that you can work with that man also because remember, he was there. He kind of helped develop your children.
Yeah.
You have to relearn your child. You
Right.
have to learn your children, and he can either be a help or he can be a what's that word? Y'all better at the sayings in this with me. He can either be a help or he can be a discreditor. He can help you or he can make it be a downfall.
I'm gonna say this.
Let me
go
say
ahead.
because I'm going through both.
Okay.
What I mean by that is I'm a stepfather and a father. I got both going on. And the best thing about me is I wasn't bitter. And I was able to be a bridge, not a divider.
Yeah.
And what I did, I stepped in with my own child, with my biological child. I stepped in and helped. I ain't gonna say Jeff's name no more. I helped.
I think you gotta stop
Go
saying
ahead.
Jeff.
I stepped
I
in
wanna go viral 'cause of this. Go ahead.
Because at one point,
Yeah.
my son didn't want to accept him. Matter of fact, when I be like, "Hey man, how you doing, man? How you and your stepdad?" Don't call him my stepdad. Hey, stop that. So I had to step in and help my son transition into that.
Yeah.
So me and the
Yeah.
guy actually became cool to the point where we shake hands. We at the games together, graduations together, pop up together, prom together. We had
Yeah.
everything
Yes.
together.
Right.
We
Yes.
became not best friends, but for the sake of the child, we became what we needed to be to push this child forward.
Yeah, because they need to see you don't want these kids picking sides. It's not their fault that they got a dad and a stepdad. Things happen. The best thing for that kid is to
Whose fault
understand
is it because they got a stepdad?
it's the dad fault. They
the
got
dad's
it.
fault.
I just wanted to make sure you
Yeah,
said that.
no,
It's the
no
dad's
facts.
fault.
So you have to be a little bit more grace. You gave yourself grace. It's time to get that brother
Yeah,
grace.
give that man grace.
And you have to meet that brother. I told you, tell him thank you. And guess what? If you can get that brother on your side, he will open the gates back to
And that
your
is why,
kids.
and that is what I was trying to say. Yes,
Okay.
Yeah.
because it could either be a downfall or it could be an upgrade to you. Because the thing is, where you messed up at, where you slipped up at, you now have to embrace the newness of life here.
Right.
So embrace
Exactly.
the newness of life,
Yep.
insert yourself in a way where you need to be inserted in. It was a comment that spoke to that, and that's what we've been addressing. So I'm glad that we said this point because it can work. That's why I said the brother don't need to lose hope. Because with that, there's a way to do it. And the way to do it is for him to insert himself in the children's life with the stepdad. So now they're not enemies. They're
Right.
working together.
I don't
Yeah.
want him to lose hope, but what I don't want is for somebody to want something so bad. I see so many men fight harder out of the relationship than they did in a relationship.
Yeah.
I want people to, when you let that woman go or them children go, or I don't care if it's for jail, I don't care what it's for, you have to grant them that space now. And if they want to come back to you, then they will. If don't be whispering in the kids' ears when they going, "Hey, tell your mama I love her." Don't be dropping off no flowers.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I see guys do
Yeah.
it. They will get that's more like stalking.
Yeah, but you know what? What's crazy is because the one thing about like a habit, like these are what I call fake habits. You only gonna do it for 3 days. You're
Yep.
only gonna do it for a month. So you doing that because you want them to accept you and you want to get that back. But you're not gonna continue to do them once they accept you. You see what I'm saying? That's just something that you just being nice.
You know what I
You're
wanna
not gonna
say,
keep
Selah?
doing it. What's up?
You cheated on her for a reason. And whatever that reason is, you don't remember right now because there's so much at stake.
Yeah.
But the moment you get back with an ex, you remember exactly why they was an ex.
Yeah.
And that's going to come back to you. And what I don't want you to do is stay in a relationship for kids.
Yeah.
Because that harms the kids more.
Right.
Build with the newness, embrace the today, embrace the power of now.
Right.
These are your kids, no matter who they like. I'm here to tell you something crazy. They're going to be like somebody else besides you and the stepdad once they get in the world.
Yes.
Once they get around some different friends, they're going to change again.
Yeah.
When they get
Yeah,
in
it
college, they're going to
Yeah.
change again. That's why I keep saying these are not our kids. These kids belong to God. And these
Facts.
kids are going to shape their entire life. So, hey,
And I want to read some of the comments in here. Too.
Let's get it.
We got a comment here. Who is this? Dario Epperson. I hope I said that right. That's one of y'all people. Dario.
hey,
Epperson.
man.
Could be a follower.
Hey, he all
Hey,
all
man.
about people.
Shout out to Dario Epperson.
Yeah.
Shout out to D.
He says facts. B Hen is in the building. He
B.
said,
Hen.
speak
Talk
100.
to him.
Danielle.
Hey, we need a, hey, Danielle, B Hen, We need to talk to him.
We need another intro for this segment.
Yep.
Unfiltered advice. So, brother, I don't know what you're doing. Put whatever you got down right now. Get to the creative space. Unfiltered advice needs an intro.
Remember who gave you the nickname B Hen?
His family did actually.
Yeah, it wasn't
he
us.
said
It was
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Him. It was me. Him.
It was you.
him.
You started it.
You know what?
But
I
you
got
people-
hope. I got hope.
His big mama probably been calling him.
I got hope.
My man
Hey,
said, I
but
got hope.
if y'all need an intro for y'all show, man, make sure y'all hit up Brian Henderson, Mixed Up Music Entertainment. Good brother. What he talking about?
He said, I got you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey.
Connections
I
over
got
the
a
air.
couple more comments.
Couple
to
more
read.
comments, okay.
Couple more Danielle said, this is what we talked about. She said, he needed to first start by thanking him and, like you said, Noble, and building a relationship with the stepfather
Yeah.
and the kids at the same time. I like that. And she said, don't hope, put action in love and action in words.
That's all I'm saying
Yeah.
right now. You know what?
Yeah.
Because hope can be dangerous.
Yeah, hope can be dangerous.
Especially after you lost something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need man to start stepping up first. Stop
Yeah.
waiting till you lose something and starting to see the value after you lost it. I want to let any man or woman or any person that's listening to this, if you have fumbled the ball, you don't get a chance to, you don't
Pick
get
it
that
back
play
up and get a pick
You know,
fix.
you
Fumble
know-
and score. Nah. You
No.
fumbled the ball, the other team jumped on it.
No disrespect to you. So, you know what I mean? And I'm on your side.
Yeah.
Because guess what?
Fact.
There's a life for you that God got you winning in. And
Yeah.
it may not be the one you walked away from.
Right.
There's something ahead of you, but I got one thing to tell you. It's ahead of you. It's not behind you.
Yeah.
It ain't too many good things
Yeah.
behind you. The windshield's bigger than the rearview mirror for a reason. Keep going forward.
Yeah.
Don't look back at what you lost. Because if we look back at what we lost, we never think about what God got ahead for us. So it's always gonna look better when we looking back. Oh man, my God, she getting thicker now. Oh man, she ain't had that when I was with her.
She never has it when you with her.
Oh man, she got this now because he
Yeah.
got her happy.
See-
you know that happy weight is something different.
But
Cornbread hit different.
I was gonna say this, man. So, and that's how you know whether if you're needed in a space or not. When you come around and something get better, you belong there. But when you came
on.
around and stuff got worse, that's something you ain't belong there. So you need to check and see, man. When I come around, do things grow or do it die? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do it grow or do it die? And then
it.
once you become self-aware, when I came around, things started dying, they wasn't looking good. I'm the problem. I need to work on myself and remove myself. So that way, when I come into a room, I can bless people with my presence.
Every
You feel
time
me?
God took something from me or let me redo something, it
Yeah.
got better. Every single
Fact.
time.
Yeah.
If I drop a relationship, I'm here to let you know right now. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm looking back at that thing. Come on, I'm creating.
You better tell them.
I'm not. Ain't
Tell
no way.
them.
Hey,
Yeah.
my kids gonna have to get along with the program, or I'm gonna get along with theirs.
Yeah.
Either way,
Yeah.
I'm not looking at this as a bad thing. Things don't happen to you; they happen for you. So you once again thank this man.
Yeah.
Shout out to your ex, but man, the reason why you're feeling this is you probably ain't created a new life.
Yeah.
So you study thinking about your old life.
Yeah, he gotta
And
get-
until
he
you
gotta
go
get
create
active.
your new life
Gotta
and
get
get you
active.
some new shit going on in your life. You always gonna be thinking about that oldness. And I'm here to tell you that newness feels so much better than that oldness.
Yeah.
Once we start rebuilding, the buildings get better.
Yeah.
We build from a stronger foundation.
it.
You ain't starting from scratch. You starting from experience.
Facts.
You drop the ball. You better make sure you put some glue on that motherfucker. Next one.
Facts.
Don't
You ain't
drop
lying,
it.
bro.
Yo, what you got to say about this, man? Let's close this out.
I was just gonna say, look, man, this is something new for y'all. I know y'all watching, because they stay watching.
Come on now.
Don't they stay watching no?
Yeah.
Don't they stay watching?
You know, and that's why I love when they watch.
Yeah.
Because man, if you put negative hate in the comments,
Yeah.
it's because you watching.
'cause you
If you
watching.
wasn't watching, you wouldn't have nothing to say.
Well,
'cause
if
you
you're
wasn't watching.
watching, follow Unapologetic Noble because I'm trying to get some motherfuckers follow. Go like my God, you're killing me right now,
Yeah.
man.
Where
But
can they
let's
find
do
you
it.
at, big dog?
Sayla Brooks _ man. Y'all already know what it is.
There it is. Life Coach Jeff. Remember, you could just Google me because we work on what, say lot?
SEO optimization.
Boom. There
One
it is, y'all.
Gucci Man concert. And this what
That's all it took, man. We got the Woodruff, we got a 10. We chasing the Woodruff down with the Fiji. And
Before we sign out, if you guys want to be featured in our next Unfiltered Advice episode,
Yes.
man, you can send us an email. Everything remains anonymous to 3brothersinf@gmail.com, and we'll go through it and we'll actually say, we'll email you back and say, let you know that if we're gonna pick that up.
Yeah.
But man, we need more conversations like this. So
Yes.
start sharing. Shout out to my dog that put the comment out there.
Yes.
Shout out. Man, we proud of you.
Hey, and you can create a fake email and send it to her because I know
Facts.
you don't want no pause of this. But if we don't have uncomfortable conversations, we never grow.
Yeah.
And to anybody's listening out there that feel uncomfortable, this is how it started.
Yes.
It's supposed to feel this way. If you ain't been to the gym in a while, you trying to lose some weight, I dare you to go to the gym and start playing with them weights and them treadmills and see how you feel when you get home.
Facts.
And then you'll understand what the hell no filter mean.
so there it is, y'all. We out. We 3 brothers, no filter, unfiltered advice. Y'all tap in. We giving y'all this every week as well. So, all right, y'all. Peace out. We in the house, baby.
I'm on
Set
the
up.
camera?
Talk it set
They
up.
put me on the camera,
set-
first of all. I'm on the camera. 3 brothers,
Going live in like 3 seconds.
We got 3 brothers, no filter.
We came in the room with the weight on our backs. No pretty story, just the truth in the cracks. 3 voices, 1 code. We don't talk for a trend. If it's love or the lesson, we say it all in the end. Hands got dirt, but the mind stay sharp. Had to learn to stand still when life went dark. No borrow face, no borrow lane. We wear every bruise like a name. If you need to be sad, we don't bite our tongue. If it's in our chest, then it hits like a drum. 3 brothers, no filter. Let the truth hit hard.